Hello everybody, back here again for our vlog a day. And today is Monday the 20th, and today was a lovely, beautiful day to be alive. It was my birthday as well, so got up this morning stupid early with the puppy. I almost thought telling him like, don't bring the puppy or leave the dog here overnight kind of thing, but wasn't sure I was gonna get along with the rest of the dogs, so I didn't bother with it. So it is what it is. So I was up stupid early, but that's just what happens. So I get paid, so I guess that's what I got to do. So got up though, got a couple things done, tried to keep the dogs quiet best I could, got him outside, ended up jumping in the hot tub like I try to do most mornings. From there, got back in with my bride, got up, started making some noise. I ended up getting a couple of birthday presents. One was a skid plate that I ordered for my motorcycle, and it finally came in, and I basically had my wife wrap it up as a birthday present to me. I ordered it, but I'm super picky to buy stuff for, so it is what it is. And then I had another gift that was from my mother that was 4 jars of salsa that we couldn't find around here locally. I guess she found it on Amazon or something, and she had it ordered in, and she had it ordered to my wife's work. And when it got there, it was like in a garbage bag, like where the box was like wrapped in a garbage bag, and it was all covered in salsa and wet and disgusting and leaking, and you're like, what the hell? So she contacted Amazon, and she's like, I can see how many are in there broken. And people are like, no, just throw it all away. We don't want you to mess with the glass. When it's that bad, it's supposed to be sent back to us, supposed to be returned or whatever, yada yada. So they had taken a dog gate box that I had and basically wrapped them up in towels, stuck them in the box, and 4 of them survived the shipment, and 2 of them didn't. So I got 2 jars of it, and ironically enough, I can't remember if she must have already ordered it, because we talked about the salsa they couldn't find anywhere. I took my mother to the store, days after that I couldn't find anywhere, so I kind of given up, and look on the shelf, and it's right there on the shelf. So I'm like, yeah, I'll buy one of those. And I don't usually buy it. It's kind of expensive stuff. It's the same price as like the cheap salsa, but it's like a bottle of like half the size of the jar. So it's like twice as much money, but it's really good. And it's basically like, every once in a while, I still have that poor mentality of growing up broke and poor. And I don't mind being broke. I'll be broke again at some point in my life, I'm sure. But the poor mentality I'm trying to get out of. And I'm trying to get away from that fact that I can't afford that salsa. And I can, I'd rather spend that extra, $3 or whatever, instead of the expensive salsa on cheap salsa, and then spend the $3 on Tesla stock, and then be able to buy a salsa factory maybe someday if I buy enough Tesla stock and it continues to go up. So we'll see what happens with it. So went ahead, got it taken care of. So I was excited. I had a couple gifts, which I was not expecting. I also was given a German chocolate cake. So went ahead and got that. It was a nice little thing. For dinner, I had decided to eat leftover pizza, which I kind of bought as a birthday pizza for myself last night. So I went ahead and did that. But I'm trying to figure out how to get this darn bag open. I'm trying to pick up some dog poop here as I let's see if I can. But yeah, went ahead. So once my bride took off for work, she headed out, and then I was with the dogs for the day. The dogs got along decent. It wasn't real great. They were doing all right, and everything was going well until it started raining. And then once it started raining, that became a giant pain in my butt, because now at that point we have an issue. Hey, Bowser, slow down. We have an issue of the dogs not being able to run and play outside as much, and it becomes more of an issue. We're going to bring them all inside, and that is never. So, yeah, got the dogs inside. I started to work on my motorcycle. I pulled it around the back, actually stuck it on the patio. I thought that way I could work on it out there, and then keep an eye on the dogs better. Because they work out in the garage, they're out front. I really can't watch the dogs, so this will be kind of a 2 birds, 1 stone kind of thing. So I rode around the yard a little bit, kind of laughed and joked to myself, and I thought, damn, this bike is so damn quiet for a 390 that I could literally, if I had a couple extra lots here in town, I could set up like a little obstacle course and ride around in my yard. So it's not quite electric quiet, but it's pretty damn close. So went ahead, got it up on the deck, and was kind of getting ready for the morning. Everything's kind of going smoothly, and it started drizzling. I'm like, great, because my pergola does not cover my entire deck. The water starts running at the deck. I'm like, it should stop raining here shortly, not a big deal. But it'll be fine. So I got a couple other things done. Had to go out to Beachside to feed the cats. So I thought, I'll head out that way. Got out there, did it. I did that a little bit early because I had people dropping off another dog, and then I had people dropping off a key as well. So got back here to the house after doing the cats. I actually drove down the beach. It was kind of overcasty, so it wasn't many people out, but it's kind of nice to see the ocean again on my birthday. So drove down the beach, did the cats, headed back home. Got fuel in the truck. The truck was low on fuel. they said they're on their way over with the dog. So dropped the dog off about 3 o'clock. She's a little bit skittish, a little bit scared of things, so we gotta hopefully she works out of that. And luckily she did. Took her a little while, but she, she woke up pretty quickly, or I should say woke up. She livened up. She became more friendly pretty quickly with the dogs. So it all went well. A little bit of activity. Finally was happy to see Van Gogh go home. He was a little bit ornery to a couple of the dogs and being just his stupid humping self kind of thing. So kind of pain in the butt there, but he went home. My lovely bride finally got home from work. I had left her a pizza, which we had 3 slices left last night. My wife took one of them to work this morning. I said, I was planning on having that for dinner tonight. And she's like, oh, well. I'm like, oh, okay. I thought the 3 of us were going to have that for dinner tonight. It's kind of what I wanted for my birthday was pizza. But instead, I ate 2 slices of pizza, and because she took one to work with her. And then they had macaroni and cheese, Velveeta style or something. Shells and shells. I don't know what the hell it was. I hate mac and cheese. So that was their dinner. I had leftover pizza. Watched a little bit of NCIS. Headed back outside. Tried to get a little bit of cigar smoke in. It was just rainy, crappy kind of, everything was just soaking wet. The dogs were miserable all day because it literally rained from this morning. It was still raining as I went to bed. So turned out to be a no work on the bike day, but it could be worse. So anyway, I've had worse birthdays. I've had better birthdays, but it is what it is. So talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.